Monday, week 1, December 1999. Got a lot of cover here. On SmackDown, the streak is over. This is done. 45 shows or better is done. Basically, what happened is I had Rock versus Chris Jericho in the main event with the Rikishi Jericho storyline being involved, not the Stone Cold Vince Rock storyline. So the rating only had 82, and I think the heat from Jericho Gold or Rikishi really brought that down. That's the only thing I could think. And then I had a fun little angle where Chris Candido beat Hector Guerrero in a cage match. I think that would be a fun way to get more heat on Candido. Have him beat the shit out of Hector in a cage match. Have Hector bleed. Have Candido beat the shit out of him. And then Goldust was signed by WCW. They did a 4-year deal for $25,000 a month, which I don't know what's 48 times 25,000. One sec. That's 1.2 million. But I basically look at it this way: like, Goldust actually left the WWF and was in WCW at this time. And I've done a lot with his character since the inception of the game. And I'm big on roster turnover right now because it just freshens things up for me. And Goldust, he started off strong as a heel, then face. That whole angle with Pillman was one of my favorite angles, if you remember, from episode 200. And just now I look at it like, where does he have to go from here? Not really anywhere. He'd be the mainstay. He was going to be in a hardcore. I plan on having a multi-man hardcore title match at WrestleMania 16. Just because it makes sense. Good way to get the guys on the card. And, he just would have been in that. He'd been one of the more popular guys in the hardcore division with, like, Al Snow. And I just don't think, it just wasn't worth. For that 20,000, I could go get 3, 4 guys, put them developmental, then bring them up in 6 months and have them be good, which I did. Signed like a couple guys in developmental, so Goldust is gone. Alright, let's see if we beat WCW. Here we start off the show with Rock and Saw Connection cutting a promo, and Chris Jericho and Triple H coming out interrupting. Basic Raw opener. I need to stop doing these so much. Now I'm starting to notice a pattern on my booking: angle, match, angle, match. I'm starting to do back-to-back matches, back-to-back angles. Just spread it out more. But we have this. This is the main event, which, it's going to get a hell of a rating. Alright, next, we have Kurt Angle versus Goldust. Kurt Angle defeats Goldust. Goldust is saving the boy eardrum. Kurt Angle's getting better at his gimmick, which he did at SmackDown as well. So, with him only debuting in wrestling business recently, I think it makes sense for him to get better in his gimmick continuously. And after a match, he accepts Val Venus' challenges following being embarrassed last week by Val for Val banging his ex. I don't know, I think that was just funny. Then we get another match with Bob Holly and Godfather having good chemistry, with Godfather having a good match where Bob Holly defeats him, giving Bob Holly a little push. I'm going to change him to Hardcore Holly soon. I don't know if I should have him beat Hardcore Champ and then announce that or not. I don't know, but, giving Bob Holly a much needed win here. Little shot in arm. Then here we have a freestyle segment where it's X-Pac calling up Batista in the ring. X-Pac says, Batista, come out here, I want to talk to you. Batista, heel. X-Pac says, you shouldn't be fighting Road Dogg. We're all friends, we're all brothers, and, it's wrong. And Batista says, he'd say something, you don't know me. Not like you don't know me. Like, he's not like an angry, ghetto girl. But, he would say, it's a business. It's show business, not show friends. That's Scott Hall. What's it called? Wow, I can't fucking talk. Scott Hall quote. He's quoted saying that, so I think, something Batista would say that it's show business, not show friends. He's all business. And this is going to lead to like a singles match for them on SmackDown. Here, right after, we get a backstage where Owen Hart and William Regal are brawling. Once again, leading towards the title match, European title match at the next pay-per-view, which will be this Sunday. And something fun fact is the European Championship's prestige is higher than the Intercontinental. It's 78 to 71, and that says a lot. It jumped up from when William Regal started his reign, and we're gonna see where it goes. All right, let's see. Where's the button? Here we go. We just have a mid-card match where Mark Henry defeats Al Snow. So Goldust leaving. My mid-card really is Rikishi, Mark Henry, Crash Holly as faces right now. I mean, the Godfather's there, but he's probably going to go because I'm tired of him being shitty in the ring. So expect, maybe face turn, not expected face turn in the near future. Maybe bring in an older guy. Like I'm contemplating bringing back Shamrock. Contemplating a couple things, bringing back Psycho City even as a face. I don't know where I'm gonna go. Maybe turn Chavo. I have no idea where I'm gonna go with this, but keep an eye out for that. Here, speaking of Guerreros, we have Eddie cut a promo, just all hype. He's like, you know what? He wasn't there at SmackDown last week, so you cheap shot at his brother. You beat his brother when his brother was past his prime. Chris Candido and Kurt Hennig beating the shit out of Hector. I'm sorry about that. Once again, really pissed off Eddie, and it's giving Eddie heat, fire, before their match this Sunday. Then in the semi-main event, we have Hardy Boys versus X-Pac and Kane. When Kane continues his dominance in tag division, defeating Jeff Hardy by chokeslam. I'm having a blast with Kane and X-Pac as a team. They're best tag champs I probably had at this point. X-Pac is really good in the ring, and Kane's probably top 5 workers in my company right now. Then we started our main event angle. Our main event angle here is 13 minutes angle, 20, 40. The last 50 minutes of the show are accounted for, just based off this. We have here Stone Cold cutting a promo on The Rock and Vince McMahon. He says, Rock, you know what? I don't like you. I don't like anyone. I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble on the challenge for the title at WrestleMania. And Vince McMahon, we're not done. Good son of a bitch. I'm going to find you and I'm going to kick your ass. So you remember, Vince cost Stone Cold a title at Survivor Series. Then we go to our matchup. Awesome match where we have double DQ with Chris Jericho, Triple H teaming up against The Rock and Star Connection. Just a sports entertainment finish, brawl. And, I would have Stone Cold on commentary. And, maybe he gets hit. I would have him, beat the shit out of Jericho. Maybe hit Jericho with a stunner. Mankind and Triple H brawl to the back post-match. I'd have them brawl post-match. And then we end Raw with Rock and Stone Cold standing face-to-face for the first time since WrestleMania 15. And, they're looking eye to eye because it's Sunday. They're facing for each other. And whoever wins is in the Royal Rumble. Whoever loses will not be in the Rumble. And I guarantee that. And that's how we end Raw. Another fantastic show. We start one now. So we were at 88 before. We're going to start at 90, 96. So we're going to keep up high angle ratings. I'm expecting to beat WCW's ass once again. See you next screen. So here we are. We have, our 100th win over WCW. I know that because it talks about us first in the thing. Where's the button? Alright, I always hit numlock. God damn it. Excuse my language. And then I want to look at World War III by WCW. That was the night before. Let's Goldust is hurt. I wonder how long this is gonna be. Injuries, current blown eardrum, probably a couple days. So let's look at Nitro. Anything I should point at? Chris Benoit with Bobby Eaton, Ric Flair, Chris Kanyon. They do main eventers with lower card guys a lot, and I think that's a good idea. And build stars and builds popularity for the younger guys. And then Vader getting a no contest with Sting. All right. Let's go here. Nope. And they're international now, which I don't know, means nothing to me really. World War III is a fantastic show. Here we have the Outsiders defeat Malenko and Bagwell. Real damn good match. 91 rating in the beginning. You have DDP defeat Umaga to retain the United States title. And that's a pretty, good rating, mid-card rating. That's what I would expect. Here, Taz making his debut as the Tasmaniac. With teaming with Bret Hart, defeating Bobby Eaton, Paul Wright, and Chuck Palumbo. Another solid match. 2 tag teams, solid match. Disappointing match. Hoovy and Bill Goldberg is 76 rating. Not bad. But Hoovy beating Goldberg's funny to me. I think I am going to bring in Goldberg with the invasion and, do the streak thing. But I don't know exactly if that's going to work. I'm going to have a look at his skills and see if it's worth it, give him that huge push. Another tag match. Their tag division is almost deep as mine, except mine's just better. Stevie Ray and Scott Steiner defeated Pain Incorporated. Another tag match. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tag matches so far. And then Sting defeating Booker T to retain his heavyweight title with a 98 rating. That's fantastic. Good for them. And then the main event, unfortunately, is Vader win 30-man battle royal because World War III. It's like, they had the 3 rings, which, interesting, I guess. But Sting defeating Booker T as main event would have been cool. And good for Booker because that means he's more popular too. Alright, let's look at stuff. Here I'm just re-signing Batista. I gave him a good deal because I see a big future with him. Let's look at here. Grandmaster Sexay has returned, so we can look into that. WCW's looking to go after Jared Briscoe, who's a road agent, one of the Stooges. I beat WCW in Canada and USA. They're signing Ventura. They signed Goldust, and Goldust is injured. So that's the ratings for this week. That's the emails. That's the show. Not much else to say. Next show will be the pay-per-view on SmackDown. This is what I have planned on SmackDown. We're going to have Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Hennig in the main event. Owen Hart taking on Matt Bloom. He's going to win. Eddie's going to win. Rikishi's going to fail to get a stink face on Chris Jericho. And they're going to agree to a match. Batista and X-Pac, is going to go to DQ, Road Dogg attacking. Stone Cold's going to stun The Rock. Teasing that, feud, that program with Stone Cold and Vince still. Mankind and Al Snow, and Edge and Christian versus the Marvelous Ones. So, that's going to be SmackDown. The only real big thing is, the Stunner and The Rock. I think that's big character development in Stone Cold here. Because he's been, face, but he hasn't interacted with other faces really that too often. And this is him, stunnering The Rock, letting everyone know that Stone Cold is fucking on a path to Vince McMahon. He will do anything he can. So, this leads, if Stone Cold wins, maybe he wins the Rumble. And I do think Stone Cold puts his Rumble shot against Vince McMahon in, like a cage match. Like how they did a year before where Vince won the Rumble and Stone Cold challenged him for the shot. Maybe I do that. There's a lot of different things I can go here. Maybe have The Rock win the Rumble, so forth. Maybe have, who knows, Kane, Undertaker return win the Rumble. I don't know, I gotta figure out what to do to get Raven more over. I still like the idea of having his first match be versus Undertaker at Mania. But I don't know. Alright, so next episode is going to be pay-per-view. This is SmackDown right here. It's going to be a good show. But, I'm just going to save the time. Because, pay-per-view is going to be a longer recording. Alright, I'll talk to you guys next time. See you later.